Several emergency crews are safe tonight after a close call at a crash early this afternoon. While they treated patients from one accident, another driver nearly plowed into the scene. 24 News 8's Joe LaFergie was at the scene minutes after it happened. Joe?
Yeah, Marley, the only thing standing between a fender bender and a tragedy was a large red fire engine.
They came across an accident here.
It was a routine accident. Two cars at the corner of Wallman 44th. Kentwood Fire, police, and an EMS crew were called to the scene right in the middle of the intersection.
Part of our procedure is that we block where we're working, so all the first responders, police, fire, EMS, are protected.
Suddenly, an eastbound Buick driven by a Grand Rapids woman showed just how critical that protection can be. The driver, who told police she'd blacked out, bounced right into the side of the fire truck.
And you can see by where the vehicle is, if you pan to the right, it would have hit the first vehicle.
With about a half dozen emergency workers unaware of the danger as they tended to the victims of the first crash. When we think of dangers firefighters face, it's usually running into a burning building. But in 2012, motor vehicle accidents, including firefighters being struck at scenes, killed 18 firefighters across the country. Is this a more realistic threat to you or more?
Especially on the freeways. When you look at some of the studies, especially out west, there are firefighters that are killed because they're working in traffic.
One fortunate thing, damage to the engine, which cost taxpayers about $500,000 to buy, looks pretty minor. The driver of the vehicle that hit the engine, as well as the people in the first crash, were not seriously injured. And we checked the driving history of the driver of that Buick, a 71-year-old Grand Rapids woman. Her record is clean.